Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jazz, and today, by the title, you can see that today is not so much more makeup. It's more of a customer service rant. And I've been working in customer service since I started having a job years ago. And there's just been a lot of stuff on my mind. I just feel like I can talk to you guys and let it out. So during this time, what I like to do is I like to put on a mask while I'm doing this. I call it like retail therapy, if you will. So I'm going to use a mask. The one I'm going to use today is the Origins Ginseng mask, and it is really nice. It's a peel off mask, and it goes on like this almost bronzy like orange color. It's so beautiful. So I'm actually going to put this on and then we're going to get started. Be right back. Alright, so I've got my mask on. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about the mask. So I'm looking on Sephora.com and it retails for $27, which is not that bad for a mask that you can use over and over because it's in a squeeze tube bottle, so you can get more than one use out of it. It says solutions for pores, dullness, and uneven texture, which is what Mama's got. So I thought this would be perfect to do. I just used one of my little handy dandy brushes and brushed it on, but so far it feels phenomenal. I will say it has a strong odor when you first put it on, but like I've gotten used to it, so I feel like if you're somebody who is really doesn't really like smells, this may not be for you, just because it has a very strong smell when you're first putting it on. But after only maybe 30 to 70 seconds, I don't smell it anymore and it doesn't bother me. So like I said, I'm going to do kind of a little bit of a rant. Lately I have been just like, what is going on with the customer service world? Like, people, get it together. So I'm gonna do my top 5 reasons that I just feel like people cannot understand what it is to be in, like, on the other end of the customer service when you're giving it to a client or a customer and they just give you this nasty attitude back. It's like unreal. So reason number 1 is irritating customer number 1. You know, that customer that comes in and they're on their phone and you're like trying to greet them to whatever establishment that you work at. So you're like, hi, welcome to XYZ. Like, how can I help you? Anything that you're looking for today? And then they're kind of like, you know, like, then they got the nerve to get an attitude when they get off the phone like, oh, nobody's helping me. Ma'am, did you not see me talk to you when you first walked in? Did you forget? Like, don't give me no attitude. Also, client number 1 can be that client that walks into your establishment and is ignoring you. Have you ever been ignored before? That's my biggest pet peeve. If anybody knows me, to be ignored is like nails on a chalkboard to me, because I'm like, I'm a human, I'm a person, I'm here. Whether you like it or not, accept it. So let's like move past it. But a client will come in, hi, welcome to XYZ. What can I get for you? How can I help you? And they literally just like turn their head and walk away. And you're like, excuse me, what? Like, you ain't say no words, but them fighting words. Like, you feel me? Customer number 2. Have you ever worked somewhere where you have to deal with money or hand out cash, that kind of thing? I have no clue why, especially for teenagers. If they go somewhere and shop, like their parents haven't taught them how to like unfold money and hand it to the person, count out your change and hand them the change. It even be some adults, mature adults, that will be handing the money on the counter, like slide it to you. And they just be like, okay, yep, here's my $36.79. And then they just like, yep, I'm waiting for you to pick it up. That is so rude. How would you like it if you were at a restaurant dining and they took your food and they slid it to you? You would be like, is you crazy? You'd be like, Susan with the bangs, let me speak to the manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, We don't have time for that. So I need all your parents out there to teach your children how to unfold money, put the change in hand, and slide it to a player. You feel me? Ooh, it makes my heart. I'm having palpitations. Customer number 3. So if any of you guys have ever worked somewhere where a customer can return something, and a lot of times people will not understand that, especially if you use like a debit card or credit card, it may take a minute for whatever you purchase to go back on your card. It just depends on your bank. But as far as the company has already let go of those funds. So when you have a customer that's like, oh, I want to return this, and they literally just bought it, like they just bought it not even 30 minutes ago, and then they're coming back, they're like, oh, I want to return this, like I'm not sure. They like probably bought it off an impulse, and now they want to return it because they probably saw something else that they want to go and buy, and then they want to come back and they're like, oh, the money's not on my card yet. Boo, that don't got nothing to do with me. You need to call your bank. It's probably gonna take 3 to 5 business days. So you probably should not buy things on impulse. Not gonna lie, I've done that before, and I was like, this is what those people must feel like. Like you want to return something so you can get that money back. She was like, ooh, I shouldn't have bought that like that quick. Customer number 4. So I currently work at a makeup establishment. I'm not gonna say the name, but I work at a makeup establishment, and for a makeup artist, it is so hard to teach clients that there may be something that you're looking for, but it hasn't been created yet. And a lot of times they're kind of upset with us that it hasn't been created, and I'm like, I don't really know what you want me to tell you. So I've come in contact with a client, and they're looking for specific lips before, and you know, it's hard to match something that somebody's creating in their head and you can't physically see it. So a client has said to me before, or kind of similar to this, you know, I'm looking for a lipstick. Okay, we're looking for a lipstick that's liquid, that's twist up, that's in a pot. Like, what are we looking for? And they're like, okay, I'm looking for a regular lipstick that you put on. I'm like, okay, matte, or do you want like a hydrating satiny finish? And they're like, it doesn't matter either or. And I said, okay, well, what kind of color are we looking for? Daytime or nighttime? Let's go with more like afternoon, daytime. Cool. So I showed them a few suggestions, and they're like, well, I'm kind of looking for this like pinky brown, but with like a hint of purple, with a little bit of shimmer, but not like glitter specks, but not, I don't want to look shiny. And you're like, ma'am, you're describing something that does not exist. There's no such thing as a pinky brown, but with a little bit of purple, with shimmer, but no glitter. But you know what I'm saying? Like that, it doesn't exist. And then they look at you like, you're not getting it. And it's like, you're telling me something that doesn't exist yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm trying my best, but you're looking at me like you don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, I know what I'm talking about, and you won't listen. You know what I'm saying? It just feels really, and then I have to turn around and just take a, and client number 5. So being a makeup artist, I have to deal with a lot of clients that are very different in how they do things. And when you're doing somebody's makeup, you kind of need their attention. You need them to be focused on, you know, making sure that their eyes are closed and that they, you know, turn their head which way you need them to so you can get their look finished. But it's very hard to do somebody's makeup, 1, when they're on the phone, 2, when they're not even just on the phone, but now it's on speakerphone. So now you have to hear their whole entire conversation. Or if they're on FaceTime, I had to do this client's makeup before, and she was on FaceTime, and I'm like, girl, I do not want to hear your conversation. Y'all talking about Ricky and Boo Boo and why he didn't come over last night. I don't care. I'm just trying to do your makeup, beat your face, take your picture, and bounce. You feel me? So I just need everybody, when you get your makeup done, I'm gonna need you to put your phone down and concentrate on what we doing to this face, because it's time to be the face, not talk on the phone. You feel me? I feel like you guys understand me. I feel like we're here, you know? Ooh, I got a good one. We're gonna make this a top 6, because this right here get on my nerves, honey. So we're gonna make this top 6 now. So my 6th customer is gonna be the parent or mom or dad who brings their child in the store and lets them run amok. Like, you just literally pretend like they're not even there. You just doing what you gotta do, shopping, picking up your items, putting them in a basket. Like, ooh, I'm shopping. And little Ricky over here is touching everything, unfolding all the clothes, touching the eyeshadows. Little Princess is over here wiping her face with everything. And then she comes over to you like saying cheese, like, look, mommy. And she got all this stuff on her face. You're not even apologizing for them disrupting a store. They running around screaming. But then if I tell your child to go sit down somewhere, then you gonna have a problem. So if you just would have controlled your child in the first place, we wouldn't have these problems. When I take my daughter London to the store, she knows it's a time to play and it's a time to chill. If I get loud with you, that means it's time to chill. So if you got to put your kid in a basket or hold their hand, walk with them, do what you got to do. But keep your kid under control, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now that we finished this with the top 6 things that are kind of annoying working in customer service or retail, I want to hear what you guys think. So put some comments down below of any instances that you've had ever. I would love to hear you guys' stories. Those would be so awesome. So now I'm going to take this mask off. Actually, I may leave it on for a little bit longer. Just bask in the mask. So I'm going to go watch some TV and catch up on my shows. But I will see you guys next time on my next video. It'll be definitely something more makeup based. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.